2018 Cadillac XT5. 2018 Cadillac XT5 Review. Confident and reassuring, whether it is pointed straight ahead or turning quickly. 3.5-star overall score. With an even driving character and poised to check its chiseled looks, the 2018 Cadillac XT5 builds on the achievements the brand's previous small crossover SUV, the SRX. The XT5, now rolling around in its second year of production, can be an all-new, ground-up overhaul. The XT5 is over its predecessor and yields more rear seat legroom, however it's also lighter and much more fuel efficient. On the trail, the XT5 feels confident and reassuring whether pointed straight ahead over long highway miles or turning quickly on winding roads. All-wheel drive is optional, yet it's meant more for inclement weather driving than almost any off-road adventuring. An available towing package enables the XT5 to drag up to 3,500 pounds behind it. Although the XT5 cuts a handsome figure, we've present in our testing so it doesn't score well in any particular area. The V6 engine, that is the only engine Cadillac offers, won't wow you featuring its performance or fuel economy, while many interior design choices impede simplicity and visibility. The XT5 is with the mix along with other crossovers you would possibly consider. It offers more cargo space along with a more attractive price compared to the Lexus RX 350, but less passenger and cargo room compared to the Lincoln MKX. The Audi Q5, BMW X3 and Mercedes-Benz GLC class are common, a bit smaller but typically offer better fuel economy and also a broader selection of engines. Still, using its distinctive styling, spacious interior and also a pleasant ride and drive, the Cadillac XT5 merits an in-depth look. What's new? The Cadillac XT5 carries into 2018 with only minor changes. The XT5 base model has a nice complement of essential features and luxuries, but we say spend any additional money for that luxury trim. It comes with heated seats, leather, a sunroof, basic driver aids, and a lot of options you would possibly like but can't hop on the base trim. The premium luxury trim costs considerably more, however it is not a substantial upgrade. The adaptive suspension and other driver assistance features are nice. Even so, the 20-inch wheels, nice when they look, help with the rougher ride versus the luxury trim's smaller wheels. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Cadillac XT5 is usually a 5-passenger SUV obtainable in 4 trim levels: XT5, Base, Luxury, Premium Luxury and Platinum. A 3.6-litre V6 engine, 310 horsepower, 271 pound-feet of torque. An 8-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive are standard throughout the lineup. All-wheel drive is optional on all but the Camp XT5 trim and comes standard on top Platinum trim. Highlights with the XT5 base model's standard features include 18-inch wheels, LED daytime running lights, rear parking sensors, simulated leather upholstery, power-adjustable front passenger seats, an electrical liftgate with height memory, a 40/20/20 split folding rear seat, with sliding and reclining functionality, keyless ignition and entry, and remote engine start. All-wheel drive designs include heated front seats. Tech features to the base XT5 feature an 8-inch touchscreen, voice controls, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, OnStar services, features a 4G LTE data connection and Wi-Fi hotspot, 4 USB ports, wireless device charging, plus an 8-speaker Bose speakers with satellite radio. Luxury trim upgrades include leather upholstery, heated front seats, a heated tire, driver seat memory settings, a panoramic sunroof, front parking sensors, rear cross-traffic alert and blind spot monitoring. Available options are ventilated front seats, heated rear seats along with a navigation system bundled through an upgraded 14-speaker Bose surround audio system. Opting with the navigation and Bose bundle also means that you can replace the common halogen headlights with LED lamps. An optional driver awareness package for luxury trims adds automatic high beams, lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, pedestrian detection, forward collision alert and automatic emergency braking. The advanced security package incorporates an alarm that senses vehicle movement in and out, a locking steering column, door lock and latch shields, and locking wheel lugs. The premium luxury trim adds 20-inch wheels, an adaptive suspension that constantly adjusts to road conditions, ventilated front seats, interior accent lighting, a navigation system, the upgraded Bose head unit, and also the features on the driver awareness package. Options are 3-zone automatic climate control plus the driver assist package, which bundles adaptive cruise control, an enhanced collision mitigation system as well as an automatic parking system. Finally, the Platinum includes most in the previously mentioned standard and optional features, but adds all-wheel drive, unique 20-inch wheels, upgraded leather upholstery, a hands-free power liftgate, a rear camera mirror, projects a real-time image from the liftgate mounted camera, a top-view camera system and also a head-up display. While the advanced security package is standard, the driver assist package remains optional. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions which are fundamentally similar. The S on this review provide our full test in the 2017 Cadillac XT5 Premium Luxury, 3.6 liters V6, 8-speed automatic, AWD. Driving. The XT5 delivers a confident and reassuring driving experience in terms of the way it steers, grips the path and brakes to some stop. It's not terribly quick, even so the engine and transmission deliver enough sauce to discover the job done. But people with a heavy right foot may disagree. Acceleration. In routine traffic, these .6-liter V6 feels sufficiently strong to accomplish its mission and not comes across as lacking. But it's not much of a powerhouse like some rivals with turbocharged or supercharged V6s might be. At our test track, the dash to 60 miles per hour took us 6.8 seconds. Braking. There's a reassuring steadiness and firmness for the pedal, and brake solution is immediate without getting jumpy or difficult to regulate. At the track, our simulated Panex top test from 60 miles per hour required 116 feet, notebook computer than average. Steering. It has good straight-ahead stability when cruising the open road. Turn-in solution is crisp and immediate, the transition from straight-ahead is smooth, not darty. But it generally lacks feel and will not communicate much on the driver, especially at lower speeds. Handling. It feels coordinated and somewhat light on its feet. There isn't much body roll, and it also tracks cleanly around corners. It's not the SUV that encourages one to seek out winding roads, but doesn't discourage it either. Drivability. 8-speed transmission shifts smoothly. On the highway, doesn't necessarily hesitate to supply a downshift if you want to accelerate, but more aggressive drivers might imagine it lags behind. For them we have a sport mode. Auto stop start system doesn't have any defeat switch. Comfort. The XT5 is suitably comfortable. Seat comfort is often a high point, plus the ride is smooth, well-mannered and not feels bouncy. But it just isn't as quiet mainly because it ought for being, particularly at low speeds about where engine accessory drive noises are evident. Seat comfort. The handsome seats have bolstering in all of the right places and permit plenty of adjustments. The padding isn't skimpy, but it is not what we'd call plush. Ride comfort. The ride is nicely controlled and exhibits little float or bounce that may make a vehicle feel less planted on the highway. The suspension absorbs most bumps cleanly, but there is only a great deal a low-profile 20-inch tire can perform when it meets intense edge. Noise and vibration. Not your grandpa's hushed Cadillac. Wind and road noise occurs in moderate amounts, orgasm is more dispersed than acute. There's a tad of vibration at idle, as well as city speeds we noticed more mechanical sounds than expected. Climate control. Climate control is not as responsive as we want, and that we found ourselves constantly adjusting the temperature settings and vents. The available heated and ventilated seats may be set to convert on automatically. Interior. It looks nice and modern in the beginning. Even so, the styling priorities reduce control simplicity and compromise outward visibility. And while the XT5 offers generous head and legroom in the beginning, it doesn't feel everything that spacious along the width from the cabin, particularly on the elbows. Simplicity. The gauge numerals are tiny, along with the amount of tick mark stents. The center touch screen and shiny black panel beneath collect fingerprints, and also the airflow mode switch is offered only over the touch screen. We're not fans on the knobless design approach. Getting in, getting out. The readily accessible seat height, narrow sills, wide opening doors and squarish door openings make front and rear seats equally all too easy to enter and exit. Driving position. The driving position is mostly accommodating, even so the high center console makes a high resting area for elbows. Some taller drivers would like a more telescopic steering column extension along with the driver's left footrest, which is not so close. Roominess. The front seats offer good head and legroom, however the cabin feels confined with the elbows due to your high center armrest. There's a good level of rear leg space, but headroom is tight for 6-footers inside XT5 designed with the panoramic sunroof. Visibility. The cowl is nearly high, nevertheless the view forward and directly on the sides is reasonable. A rising window belt line, thick rear pillar and narrow rear window all add around a significant rear 3/4 blind spot. All mirrors may also stand for being bigger. Quality. The paint looks attractive, plus the panel gaps are small. The interior materials undoubtedly are a cut higher than the old SRXs, with attractive perforated leather and metal accents which may have a matte silver finish. The piano black touch points unfortunately show fingerprints and smears. Utility. We found the XT5's main cargo hold to become well-shaped and accommodating, though we're not able to say a similar about small item storage within the front on the cabin. The high point is really a hidden purse cubby, though the center console will not be nearly as big inside the way it appears outside. Small item storage. For the many interior space the middle console consumes, you'd feel that its storage bin inside can be bigger. The door pockets are sort of small, too. The glove box is often a decent size, and there is a handy purse shelf hidden below the shifter. 2 front cup holders, 2 rear. Cargo space. The cargo floor is flat, though the left-over height is over that of some competitors. The rear seat backs fold completely flat via remote levers just from the hatch, expanding the common 30 cubic feet of cargo space to 63 cubic feet. The hatch opening height is programmable. Child safety seat accommodation. 2 pairs of latch anchors are hidden inside rack with the seats, a decent fit with no relief to stop the hooks from scratching the leather. 3 top tether anchors are watchily accessible. Accommodates 2 seats within the outboard position or 1 within the middle. Towing. The optional tow package supports 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, which can be competitive for crossover SUVs in this size and weight. Technology. The touchscreen audio and navigation system seems more responsive than previous iterations, along with the addition of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is transformative. The standard voice controls aren't very compelling, even so the system defers to Apple and Android commands if properly synced. Audio and navigation. The infotainment system response time is preferable to before, that produces the logical touchscreen menus flows smoother. But the screen seems small because of the many virtual buttons from the margins. The touch-sensitive volume slider might appear to be a styling gimmick. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth phone pairing is rather straightforward. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are supported and standard. There are 2 USB jacks as well as an auxiliary jack inside the middle console with 2 more power-only USB jacks for rear seat passengers. Voice control. The voice controls are pretty clunky and should not recognize all commands. It's a lot easier should you plug in your smartphone, at which the same button summons Siri or Google Voice, which are much more robust voice recognition systems.